babe, don't make a sound. 2 a.m. love, gotta keep it down. Don't wait around for a signal now. Give me some verb, I ain't talking now. You wanna ride in the 6, you wanna dine in the 6. But when I lean for the kiss, you said I'll probably send you some pics. And I'm like, hell nah, been waiting too long. Hell nah, I want that cruel love. Hell nah, been waiting too long. Hell nah, I want that cruel love. Body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence.
Hi, my name's Catherine Holloway and I'm a director of Promofix, and we're a marketing agency based here in Bridgnorth. So I completed my GCSEs and then I went on to do A-levels, and I did media studies and art as a couple of those subjects. I then went on to do a couple of apprenticeships at Telford College and also some OCNs in graphic design and media there as well over at Stafford. So then I went to uni for 4 years to do my degree, masters, and then to complete my chartered as well. So I did that part-time as well as setting up the business, and so it did take quite a lot of time, but it also gave me a really good understanding about sort of working sort of with other companies, larger organisations, and also finding out what businesses want and how to sort of act around them and present the company to them so it could be successful. Had the idea for Promofix when I was starting working with other agencies and other businesses, and there wasn't a specific agency in Shropshire that specialised in producing branded items, and especially the sort of more hard to find branded items for businesses, like very custom made products for larger companies where they might need it manufacturing to make a very sort of different or innovative product that hadn't been made before. So I used to find that problem when I was employed, that I couldn't find somebody to do this for me. So I assumed and thought that other companies might find that useful as well. So originally we started out making products that were quite difficult and hard to find for other businesses, and then that expanded into a more full range serviced agency where we now supply websites, design, graphic design, photography, videos, and also giftware to other companies. So from the initial idea, it kind of expanded into a lot of other things as well. I suppose with any business, there's a lot of hard work that's involved in it, a lot of long hours, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of working at weekends. So there's definitely a lot of time that goes into running and setting up a business, and also a lot of hard work. I suppose when I was 22 and set up the business, I didn't necessarily know a lot of things about accounting, a lot of things about legal, HR, insurance, all sorts of different things that I obviously deal with now on a daily basis. So it was kind of a lot of research, a lot of asking people for help or information, and also finding out things as you do as you sort of grow a business and expand into different areas. But I suppose when you're sort of 22, 23 and all your mates are going out and having a good time, I'm sort of sitting there wondering what a VAT return is and how I need to sort of, you know, complete that or do that on time. So there is a lot of challenging things that you also have to overcome when you do set up a business, but it's one of those kind of things that I suppose you're either kind of built to kind of do that sort of thing and live with that sort of stress of it all, or like I say, some people might not necessarily enjoy that, but I suppose that's one of the things I've always known, and it's sort of something I sort of do on a daily basis and kind of enjoy, as well as doing the graphic design and sort of marketing side of the business. So again, I think the two main things are you've got to put in the time and you've got to put in the hard work, and I think that was something I definitely did and still do today. I was always good at art from a young age, and for my GCSEs when I picked my subjects I also selected to do art, IT and also geography were also very sort of good subjects of mine. So the sort of amalgamation of bringing art and IT together gave me the graphics A-level that I used to do, and I got an A in that as well, so I really enjoyed that subject, and that sort of allowed me to create a project to a brief. So I remember we did like pop-up cards and all this sort of stuff, which kind of, you know, allowed me to sort of figure out how to, you know, get a design, make it work, and also take it to sort of a production stage, which is what we kind of do here all the time. So I suppose from definitely secondary school I had a real interest in art, graphics and IT, and then my A-levels I went on to do media studies, art, IT, geography, and I think general studies as well was in there somewhere. So I sort of pulled all those together, and as well with the marketing side of the business that I do that I really enjoy, geography played quite a big part in that for me, because I obviously did a lot with statistics, I did a lot with research, and I did a lot with sort of buyer behaviour and consumer behaviour and understanding why people do things like that, and obviously that really plays into sort of the marketing aspect of what I do daily. So I really enjoyed all those subjects, and I think they all kind of work together to sort of produce what I do today. We always try and use the latest equipment and also software within the business. So we all operate with Apple Macs here, and we all use Adobe Creative Cloud. So we're always up to date with the latest updates that Adobe release, and we also keep up to date with sort of the new features that are sort of kept within the programs. And they allow us to produce professional artwork and also export it to printers and also online in the sort of ever-changing formats that we now need. We also use quite a lot of camera equipment here for filming things for clients, whether it be for social media or for websites or for more specific training videos, and we use either the items that we have in-house, and we always constantly upgrading. So we do really like the DJI sort of range of products with the Osmos and things like that, because they're just really small, flexible, and they allow you to get a really good image, and also allow you to walk around and explore sort of clients' venues and things, which is really great. And they're also not too bulky, so you're not walking around with a full-on rig, which can obviously seem a bit sort of cumbersome if you're sort of operating in tight spaces. We also, if we are doing big specific jobs where we might be needing very specialist equipment like high-end wide-angle lenses, again for taking photos in venues, or if we're looking to do like say quite a lot of close-up work or things like that, we will hire certain cameras or full frame cameras and also lenses, just because they're kind of things we won't necessarily use every day, but it allows us to have the experience using them, and also allows us to be able to produce the best quality images and footage for clients' projects. Over the years, I've built up a reputation within the sort of local business community for producing sort of high quality work and also producing work to quite tight deadlines. So I've sort of built up various connections with different organisations and different companies who we've helped over the years. So I do go to quite a lot of networking events, business seminars, and also marketing events which are held by the CIM, which is Chartered Institute of Marketing. So it's a really good place to network, meet other kind of business professionals and sort of my peers in other companies. So it allows me to meet with potential clients or competitors, and it also allows you to kind of share knowledge with the projects that you're working on, and also find out what other people are too. So I suppose over the years I've like I say, built up a good reputation of being able to help people out and also be able to get the job done on time as well, which is a big sort of main sort of concern for a lot of clients. So so that's kind of how we've kind of done it. Every day is different here, and over the last 9 years we've built up quite a few hundred customers, so they all deal with us in a different way. So some people might only use us once a year if they're looking to have a promotional item or a gift made for Christmas or a certain event, whereas other people might use us on a more retained basis where they might deal with us daily. So we might be handling their website, their social media account, their leaflets, exhibition stands and packaging, whereas other people might just need us on a sort of, you know, as they pay-as-you-go kind of basis, where they might just need a new flyer making or some pens made, or they might just need a product photographing. So we sort of work with clients how they want us to, and we're sort of there for them if they need us. But equally, you know, we're there to support them with all the different kind of marketing things that they might require. We always try to sort of make our clients happy and obviously sort of exceed their expectations. As a team sort of grows and expands, you know, that's kind of something that we have looked into, and one of the ladies that works here, Siobhan, has this year only just completed her level 4 in customer service. So she did an awful lot of work behind the scenes, how we work daily in the business, to try and put in some key sort of factors that we sort of have to try work to, so that, you know, one for ourselves, like how we manage ourselves on social media and the sort of standards that our customers should be able to expect, so they can see regular updates from us, they can see what we're doing, they can see case studies of client work, just so they get familiar with what we're able to offer, and also they're able to sort of see how maybe they could use our products and sort of give them confidence as well in what we could provide. We also have various metrics that we sort of adhere to. So the phones here, we try and obviously answer them all within 3 rings, and they're all networked. So obviously if one person doesn't pick up, someone else can. We try to get back to all emails are answered within sort of a couple of hours. Nothing goes over 24 hours, and that also stands for our e-commerce websites as well. We also, with work, we sort of check it internally, especially if it's a big project. You know, we will pass it between ourselves to check it's okay, you know, what do other people think, sort of spellings and things like that. And you know, we sort of do just try and sort of make sure that we're always up to date with the latest trends and sort of styles and fonts and colours and colour combinations that are used, just to make sure that we're able to provide our customers with a sort of, you know, service that they would expect, and we also deal with them in a professional manner.